Good day, good morning, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you're watching from. Welcome, welcome. I hope you've had a great week so far, and things are going well, and you're getting on your mat, set, go. Okay, go. Whatever it is you have out there planning to do, get it done. Don't wait for 1 minute. Don't wait. Don't be listening to advices from here and here. Everybody do this, da. No, say stop. Head on. Do what you need to do. Follow your instincts. Your instincts is always right, and get it done. As you see, time keep flying. We're already almost at the end of what, August now, or next September. And anything you haven't done this year, 2021 is about to zoom by and will never repeat itself. So you see, if you're sitting and waiting, time waits for no one. Get things done. Whatever it is that is in your mind, your passion, your heart desire that is bugging you, until you do it. Yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine. She said, oh, when she wanted to buy a car, and she shopped around. What she wanted was a particular car she wanted, trucks that she wanted, which was a truck I drove for almost 12 years, She said, I wish. Now, she ended up buying a different one. I still wish she bought that car, that truck. I said to her, this is just how life is. You spend almost the same amount of money on the one you bought. And because that first one is in your mind to have, and you listen to this and you bought another one, but still that desire to have that one is still there. So whatever desire that you have out there you want to do, people have their own opinion. Everybody have an opinion, Do that really burning desire in your heart. Until you do it, you will never be satisfied. You can do all this thing and you see, you run around, and after a while you go back to that same thing that you wanted. That's really how it is. So do it. Whether it's career change, do it. Whether it's starting a small business, do it. Whether it's looking back on what you're doing with your time, do you own a portion of your time at least? Claim it. Spend the time with yourself. At the end of the day, it's all about you. Until you can take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. Think about it. When you're in an airplane, they do all that demonstration. Say, put the gas mask on yourself before you put on the other people and around you. Because if your self collapse, you have no ability to help others, no ability to really put it on. Follow that resonates with everything you do in your life. If you're not happy, nobody around you is happy. If you're living in a world that is not yours, you will never be happy. You will never be satisfied. And if you have a wish of something, you will dream. They say if you can dream it, conceive it, you can achieve it. Let nothing hold you back. One of some of the 5 steps we do in my coaching is optimizing your environment. Optimizing your environment goes a long way. It starts from who you're hanging out, what your office look like, what you do on a daily basis. People are you talking to? We go deep into it because all those has effect on your success. They all have effect on what you do, how you come through, how you dress. Even though you're working from home, I come up dressed. I put on my perfume. It's like I'm going somewhere, because that is the atmosphere. And when you do all that, you can see you're ready. Some people say, okay, I'm at home, I don't have to go. I'll stay in my PJ all day, no makeup, no nothing. No, productivity is different. Test it out. Go a day and do that. Go a day where you're all ready and you step into your office in your home. Be ready. And you see your production for that day will be very different. Some people say, put on perfume. You're going nowhere. Yeah, but still put on your perfume. It's for you. It changes everything. It's a lot of things we do is psychology, it's the psych and effect. So welcome today. If you're new to my stream, I do this every Monday. In the last few weeks, I ran a 5-day challenge where we go in depth on what your social media looks like, what it is you need to do, how to connect with people, the customer journey. We went through that. What are the steps? In the last challenge we did, which ended on the 13th, I know messages are still out there. I need to respond. And there's a scholarship on the table, and there's some prizes and everything else. Some people have filled the form, but there are actually some things we're expecting in the scholarship for the 6-month scholarship. And I believe if there is no winner yet, it's still open, and we may have to run the challenge again. But when, I don't know yet. I'm yet to respond to all the attendees and all that. And if you did attend, thank you for being part of it. Send in any question you might have. You also have a half hour of my time to pick my brain on your business, what it is that you need to do. The calendar is scheduled, it's in there, or you can go to Amaka Adindu .live and you get access to my calendar. And if you did not attend and you wanted to know about what it was all about, it's still available. It's in one of the private groups. It's a very small group, and everybody in that group have attended my program, paid and free. They've come, live here in Calgary. They have come to some of my workshops. They have done my 4 weeks program. I have 4 weeks. I have 3 days. I have 6 weeks program, and I have ongoing coaching program where I work with you one-on-one, individual or in a group. What is the approach? I said 5 steps. We do 5 steps. One of the steps is optimizing your environment, strategizing your action, and so many other ways. So if you want to know more, book my calendar and we'll talk about it. Those 5 steps are the key to your rocket success. They are the key to getting clarity on what you're doing now that is not working for you and you're still doing it. What is it that is holding you back from the success that you wish to have? What do you need to do with this, your inner self? Because I say 80%, 90% of the work is taking care of what's in here. What are you putting in here? 10% is the action. You see? So how you approach it, maybe your system you're doing right now is working for you, you're doing all that, but no time for yourself. You need to respect that. You need time for yourself, no time for your family. That the money is coming, is flowing. But we want money without stress. What can you do to make that change? So the replay is available on Amaka Adindu, not in this group. Let me post. If you need my calendar, here's my calendar. Today is going to be brief. To book a calendar, book a meeting. There's no cost to you to book this meeting. You get to tell me what it is you do. I'll ask you some questions so that you can dig deep into yourself and what you're doing. Are you on the right track to your goal for this year? Are you on the right track? That's what we review. Certain questions will, pull it out for you. We'll go back and say, okay, this is what I need to change. And this is what I need to take care of now. Because you might have a goal and a dream. Action. You need action. Are you making the right action? Are you taking the right steps? All right. So to get access to, here, I know this kind of way. It's kind of messenger where you can get access to our workbook. You can still get access to the workbook. Download, they complete the scholarship form. Okay, some of the information there are very useful for you to improve your business, what you're doing right now. It's all, it's all a process. It's all a process. It's a process. This is where to get the access to the replay of our lifestyle challenge. It will be there for now for a little bit. Then after that, it will be moved to members sites, and there we will be the permanent home. Because each of the site challenge we do, I did addresses different areas of your business, different areas. We go into the 5 pillars of your business and what it is you can. This is where to find it. Okay, this is where to download the workbook, and in the workbook, you have a link that takes you directly into the group where the replays are still now. Every day I will leave it there a little bit longer because it's a small group anyway. The last one we did, the group was huge. It was a public group and all that. So it's moved. I moved it up. I think it was moved about 30 days. I think it was about 3 weeks after the challenge. But this one, it will be there a little longer. Those are all paid members that people I've worked with in the past. We plan to work again in the future. So get access to it. Watch day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Some of it's not so long actually. It's yeah, they're not very long. You can pause and start again, and ask any question that pops up for you for your own niche, for your own where you are right now. So you want to get it started, and you have some ideas in your head but you don't know how to get started. Tag me on your post and book a meeting. Let's go through that. So this link will take you to the messenger. Let me post it in the comment. It will take you to Facebook Messenger, and in there you can click on to get access. It's there, so you can click on it. Get access to download the workbook, where the group is, and everything else that around it. All right. So, any questions? I know some people have some questions that are coming up. I will soon be booking a meeting, booking appointments for everybody who attended who filled up the form, who attended the 5-day challenge. And my goal here is to give you some clarity. If you're sitting on the fence, you have a business, you want to start a business, or you started already a business, you say, what do I do from here? And you don't have the audience. Your Facebook friends is too little. Where do you find your customers? I also put together promotion groups where you can join. If you need access to that as well, it's open. You just go in there, join those groups. Those are open groups where you can promote your business. You can make new contacts, make new friends, and add them as friends and take conversation, to the next level. It's all conversational. The first approach, you connect with people. Second one, tell them why you connected with them and what it is that you need to know. Start a conversation. Start a conversation. The days we throw links at people has gone. Nobody's responding. Nobody's buying anything. But the key thing is that discover what it is that they're doing in their life and how their life is, and how you can be of a service to them, or they can be of you. When you open that channel of communication, who knows? They may be buying, but they're not openly looking for something to buy. Social media is about social connection. People connect, they're curious, they're looking for people who they have something in common. They want to have a communication with you. They're not necessarily trying to buy something. They may have something in the back of their mind they want to buy. Until you discover you're still a stranger. to have a conversation, decent conversation, meaningful conversation, not a small talk that goes nowhere. People know when you're talking from your heart. People know when you're sharing from your heart. You can't fake it, no matter what. You have to come through some. If you don't like people, it won't go very well. You have to have that passionate love for people, passionate love to help people, passionate love for people who people curious what they do, where they are, share travel ideas. Everybody have been somewhere or want to go somewhere. I have a bucket list of places I want to visit, and I've visited so many places which I shared on the 5-day challenge. It's one of the things I shared. Location freedom, where you can take your business in your lifestyle or the laptop lifestyle. Everybody want that location, the location freedom. I was in a room, one of the clubhouse room the other day, and this was long time ago. I haven't been visiting. I mean, the day down so much. When it started beginning, I was chatting with this lady. We have a place in common. We both lived in BC, and she's still living in BC. She have 2, 3 kids, and she shared, because at that topic in that room that day was about blogging. That is how it came about. And she's sharing how, her passion for many years just to hit the road with the children, travel and write and blog. She's that particular conversation, she's already preparing her kids. The kids are smaller, so it's much easier, when they're much bigger, it's hard to, do that relocation travel. And they're packing up and getting on the road, traveling across. They do homeschooling. Imagine the guts it took for her and her husband to finally decide we want to see the world together with our children, and she'll be blogging all the way through, video blog, writing out her experience. That is huge. So this lady now, if I didn't get into a conversation, I wouldn't know her plans. I can't wait to get an update from her how it has been since she started. Her children all under 10, so it's a lot easier. It takes a lot, but this is something she's been planning. She have a passion for all her life. Finally, an opportunity to get the kids in, they get their van ready, and they're hitting the road. Imagine the experience, So those are things you find out about people when you have a conversation. You need to start a conversation, meaningful conversation, and you see that you have so much in common. The conversation started about BC. She lived in BC, and that's where I used to live. Kitsilano, to be precise. Very lovely place. I love the ocean. I love the view, and I had them all. So and that's how we started. And she also lived in Kitsilano too. Kids, which is interesting. Imagine how much we have in common to talk about. Is it the ocean breeze smell in the morning? Or is it the Pacific across, sunset, That's a lot, This is what you find out in conversations, which you need to have. Whether you're building a client, some people are so eager to sell to something. Sell you. Have a conversation. Do that customer journey. It's so important. You build a relationship, lasting relationship. That nothing, even if they have products all over, they come to you for it. Because you have a relationship that is solid and it's lifetime. Don't be in a short-term journey of selling. Make it a lifetime journey. It starts with a conversation. So all these are covered in the 5-day challenge. So grab access and read more into it. You can see it comes with, animated pictures and all that. We'll talk about taking an action, trusting the process. You got to trust the process, and you got to trust your intuition. When you don't do that, you end up in the red. I wish I had done. I wish I had taken that green pill instead of the red. I wanted the green pill. Or I don't know what pushed me to take the. You go back to your drawing board. That passion that drives is what drives you. It's what keeps you awake at night. And also, we're talking about what keeps your clients awake for night. You know, you need to find those through your conversation. So guys, this is the club. This is where our membership site is to get access to our past replays of the 5-day challenge, and that's where to find it. And you can find, oh yeah, let me post the link. There we go. Yeah, here you see all my calendar, my activities, my clubhouse club. Discover me, and I want to discover you. Okay, and this is where to find, and also access to the 5-day challenge. There's a top tab there, and then you know all the other things. It's short today. It's Monday. I know. The beginning of the week. What have you planned out this week? Make it worth your time. Like I said, follow your passion. You don't follow that, you go back to it again. It's like, oh, I wish I had that. Like this, my friend that told you wanted a certain truck, ended up with another. Still wish she had the first one. I say, yeah, you should have, but eventually you will eventually have it. Otherwise, you will never be satisfied. You have what it is that is driving you. Otherwise, you will never be satisfied. That's how we can't change it. We can't change it. So with that said, guys, thank you all for following and watching. And I'm still going through some of the things. I will reach out to those who have filled up the form for my 5-day challenge. Calls are coming. I'm here. I know you're there. I haven't forgotten you. And I will reach out as soon as possible. Just a few things on the road right now, and then I'm gonna talk again soon. When is my next challenge? Probably October or November. So let's stretch it out a little bit, and we'll do that again. So feel free to book my calendar. Half an hour, 15 minutes, half an hour. It's on the house. Let's have a little chat. There's a little conversation about where you're going with your business. What is your plan for the rest of the year? How can you get there? What it is that you need to do to get there. Let's have that conversation very soon. Thank you all for watching. I look forward to chatting again, bringing you some more information next Monday or before that. And for now, stay focused on what it is you want. Yeah, what it is that drives you. You can do every other thing you need to do, but find that thing that drives you, that wakes you up at night, that you want to accomplish. And don't hold back. Don't hold yourself back. Don't think maybe tomorrow. No, tomorrow will come, but right now, it's now. Do what you have to do right now. And another thing I usually say, whatever it is that's passionate, just know that God has put in that in your heart. You need to do it. There is somebody waiting for you to do that so that they can have their own answers. Then others and others. Don't move away from what is in your heart, what is pulling in you. That is like, I must do this, I must do this. Somebody needs that or need you to do that. Somebody's waiting on you to do that. If you don't do it, you're not doing justice to the person who needs that which will come from you. Okay, with that said, I'm Coach Amaka. Feel free, book the calendar. Let's have a conversation about my plans, your plans. Again, how we can bring it together to make the world a better place. That's why we're here. That is why we're here. Thank you so much for watching. Just see my notification, just keep going. I'll see you again very soon. With that said, take care of you. Take care of you. You need to take care of you. Don't forget you. You are number one. Until you can take care of yourself, you can take care of other people. Like I said at the beginning, when you get inside, get your own gas mask in a plane so that you remain conscious to help other people. When you're not conscious, you can't help yourself or anybody else. Take care, guys, and I'll see you again soon. All right. God bless you. And, Amaka Adindu.